Yeah, okay, I think I'm live. Make sure my... Yeah, here we go. All right. Okay. So, today's game is Bram Stoker's Dracula. A game by Williams back in the 90s, I think. Well, obviously, I guess when the movie came out. Not a huge fan of the movie. I mean, it's okay, but the game is pretty amazing. Very simple. It's one of these games that's extremely simplistic, but it's easy to understand, hard to master, I guess is the best way of putting it. There's not a ton to do on this game. There's basically 3 main multi-balls, and the idea is you want to stack all 3 main multi-balls together to get a shit ton of points. The 3 main multi-balls are Coffin multi-ball, Castle multi-ball, and Mist multi-ball. And I'll talk about Mist first because it's super fucking cool. So this game has a feature called Mist multi-ball that I don't think has ever been done in a game since, or at least if it has, it hasn't been done nearly as well. Mist multi-ball is a charity multi-ball on ball 3, or you light it by shooting 5 ramp shots here on the left ramp. The start for Mist multi-ball is here on this hole. There is you'll see the sort of arrows that are going towards that hole. That's where the Mist multi-ball start is. When Mist multi-ball starts, you get some cool animations on the screen, some funny sounds, and then a ball, depending on where it is currently sitting, will start to travel across the playfield. So it's just a really unique and interesting feature. This ball just sort of pops out of this gate here and starts slowly moving across the playfield. It's a really cool feature. The first time anyone ever sees it, it kind of is like, holy shit, that's fucking cool. Because it is fucking cool. And the idea is before the ball gets to the other side, you need to hit a ball into it to release it from the mist and start your Mist multi-ball. In Mist multi-ball, basically what happens is as soon as you get the ball off the track, it's 10 million a shot. So any shot you make on the playfield, be it the right orbit, the right ramp, the scoop, the left ramp, the rat's hole, anywhere, you get 10 million, which isn't a lot. So, Kevin, thanks for coming to hang out, dude. What's up? Good to see you. So, yeah, any shot you make with Mist multi-ball running, you get 10 million points. The second multi-ball I'll talk about is, let's do Coffin. Coffin's easy. So, Coffin relates to the coffin right here with ugly Dracula inside of it. Yeah, you can see him on stream. That's cool. He's a pretty terrible recreation of the guy from Bram Stoker's Dracula, the guy that played Dracula, but we take what we can get sometimes. So whatever. The main goal to get Coffin multi-ball lit is you shoot this right ramp 5 times. So 5 times will complete the cross. Completing the cross will then raise the ramp, and then there is a hole underneath where you lock 3 balls to start Coffin multi-ball. The other thing of note about Coffin multi-ball is that you get awarded progress on Coffin multi-ball by completing the skill shot. And the skill shot, you'll see it on the screen once I start. You have to get the center gargoyle on the Dracula logo from the launch, and it speeds up every time you get it. So if you get the skill shot completed correctly, you will get 1 shot awarded towards you toward Coffin multi-ball. The other important thing about Coffin multi-ball is this 2x here on the insert. Every time you roll over the 2x, if you make a shot here, it doubles the value. So you roll over this 2x, the 2x is lit here on that insert, and then any shot on this right ramp is now 2x'd. And that includes, during multi-ball, jackpots. So if you can get multiple multi-balls running and get the 2x jackpot, there is some decent value in there. Most people don't think there's a ton of value in multi-ball or in Coffin multi-ball, but there can be if you combine things up to work in your favor. The other thing of note is that if you have both Mist and coffin running at the same time, then the 2x insert lights, and now all values on the playfield are 2x'd. So everything you do from that point on is 2x. So if you have the 10 millions from Mist, you're getting 20 million a shot. If you get a 20 million jackpot, it's now 40 million. If you do the 2x along with the 2x on the playfield, it's now 80 million. And that's how scores really start ramping up very quickly. The last multi-ball in this game is Castle Multi-Ball. Castle Multi-Ball is achieved by shooting the targets of death. So there are 2 banks of 3 targets. The left bank over here, you can't really see them, but you can see the inserts that are associated with them. And then the center bank right here. Both are death to shoot for. You really don't want to shoot at them. But there are other ways to achieve Castle Multi-Ball without having to shoot the targets of death. When you do shoot when you do have to shoot the targets of death, the way you would light lock is you shoot the target either on the left or the right, in either order, doesn't matter, you can shoot the left or the right, and then the center target will become lit, and you shoot the center target, and then that lights lock on the left ramp. You have to complete, the diverter will drop down, and the ball will lock here in the castle. All right, cool. Thanks for hanging out, Tech. I will bring up, since you're here, that I think, or I should have, added special emotes for my subscribers. I just did that like 2 hours ago. I think they might need an approval process from Twitch. I don't know, because there was like a little lock on the fact that I had done it. But you should see that now if it is working, and so that's my thank you as for your subscription, and I appreciate that. So yeah, what it is I was trying, like, I thought I could do something. Hope it's a pickle. It is not a pickle. I knew that was the obvious choice, but I was going to do that. But what I decided to do instead is it's a little logo that I use for my arcade. So on the floor of my arcade, it says press start, and then there is a little dude that I created based off of. Thank you, Tech. I appreciate you hanging out. So yeah, it's the logo from my arcade. So it's a little dude based off of Space Invaders that I sort of modified a tiny little bit, and he sits on the floor of my arcade in here. And so I thought that would be a very good thing to sort of represent. Yeah, exactly. It's an original. I kind of wanted to do something different because, like, I saw like Brian did the Randy, which was cool. All right, good. So it's working. Awesome. Good to see that it's working. I wanted to do something that represented me, so represented what I'm doing, represented my stuff. I didn't want to just do like a pickle, because a pickle's so easy, right? It's like I just Google pickle Rick and put a fucking pickle in there, and then like that's the simplest thing to do. So, oh, okay, so it's not in yet. Hopefully it should be approved soon. I don't know why it wouldn't be, but I just did that today, so it should be around soon. I'll have to keep an eye on it and see. As soon as I get it, I'll send an email. I think I can send emails to subscribers, so I'll send an email to you guys to let you know that it's been approved. So, all right. So Castle Multi-Ball. Back to Castle Multi-Ball. Shooting the targets to death, bad idea. But if you're going to shoot them, you have to shoot the left and the right, and then the center, and then that lights the left ramp for a physical lock here in the castle. The other way to get castle locks is on the 6th. Is it every 6? I think it's every 6. 6th shot? Yeah, I think it's every 6th shot to the left ramp. It'll say on the display. It'll say next award for next special award on X ramps. And so the first time is 6. I think the next time is 12, maybe. We'll look on the display and we'll verify. But I know the first time is 6, and then the second time is either 12 or 14. I don't remember. It's like the first time is right after you light mist, and then the second time is right before you light mist. So, yeah. But you got to pay attention, because so when you get the special award, the first time it will always do the coffin lock. But if you haven't completed, or sorry, did I say coffin? I meant castle. So the first time through, the special award will always be the castle lock. But the second time through, will depend on if you have completed the cross for coffin. If you still have shots lit for the coffin, the award will be one more light in the cross towards your coffin multi-ball. So you need to be aware of that, because the coffin shot is really easy compared to the targets of motherfucking death. Like, you don't want to shoot these. I am happy to shoot this right ramp all day, because not only is it a very safe return, it returns right into the left out lane, or right, yeah, that would be terrible if it returned into the left out lane, but it returns into the left in lane, so you can actually make that shot over and over again pretty easily if you're accurate. So you don't want to waste all the time and effort you're going to spend shooting that left ramp to get one extra award towards your right ramp. So it's something to keep in mind. So if you've completed the cross, then the award will always be light coffin lock. So the easy way, I mean, I say easy, you still have to be accurate, you still have to be able to make the left ramp. The easy way to get your castle lock lit is to continually shoot the left ramp. So yeah, the other thing that I will mention is rats, bats, and video mode. So rats and bats are basically the exact same thing, except different ways to start them. Bats is on the left ramp. The first time through bats is 3 shots to the left ramp, and that will light bats. Bats starts immediately after the 3rd shot. The ball will fall down into the castle, be kicked into the shooter lane, and then out into the pop bumpers. The bats mode is basically a hurry up jackpot value. So it's switch based. You have to get 15 or 20 switches. I don't remember exactly how many, something like 15 or 20 switches, 15 or 20 switch hits in order to achieve the bats mode. And so the bats value starts at 50 million and then starts counting down from there. Obviously, the faster you do it, the better, because bats and rats are awarded in bonus for every ball. So the ideal, the perfect thing to do is to get 50 million bats completed on ball 1, and then for ball 1, 2, and 3, you will get a guaranteed 50 million, which ends up being 150 million for the full completion on the 3 balls, which is pretty great. Rats is started here underneath the castle. There is a hole that you guys can't see. You shoot the hole 3 times for the very first time, and that will start rats. Rats is identical to bats, except the value is much lower. The value starts at, actually there is no hurry up value. The difference between rats and bats is that in bats it's counting down from 50 million. In rats you're counting up to 13.5 million. If you don't get enough switch hits to get the 13.5 million, you get no points. But if you get all the switch hits, then the 13.5 million gets to carry over with you from ball to ball. Nowhere near as lucrative as bats, but don't look gift points in the mouth. The other really cool thing about rats and bats is, like everything else in this game, they are doubled, and I didn't mention this, they are doubled or tripled by the number of multi-balls you have in play. So I talked about having 2 multi-balls in play will get you 2x. If you can start all 3 multi-balls, coffin, castle, and mist at the same time, you get 3 times value on everything on the playfield. So that includes your rats and your bats hurry up. So if you can start all 3 multi-balls, get bats started, and complete bats with the 50 million, you automatically get 150 million now in bonus per ball. So a lot of value there. And the same thing with rats. Rats is really funny. Like, it says 13.5 million for completing it, but when you get it doubled and tripled, it's actually worth quite a bit more. The math doesn't add up, but it works for whatever reason. So, and so for the last thing I'll talk about, like I said, was video mode. So this is this my only game with video mode in here? No, Shadow has video mode. Creature from the Black Lagoon has a video mode. And Attack from Mars has a video mode. But this is the first video mode that's on screen or on my stream for pinball. Video modes are something that they added into pinball, I guess, to try and make themselves trendy with the booming video game market at the time. So what you do is, if you spell video here on the right orbit, you can see the 5 inserts that spell video. You also get credit on one of those video target inserts for completing your skill shot. we get a video mode. And the video mode is basically wolves rushing toward the screen, and you have to shoot them in order to stop them from killing you. It's pretty cool video mode, but what's also really interesting about it, and something that I really like about it, is the closer you let the wolf get to the screen before you shoot him, the more he is worth. So it's always that, because it's really easy to just bang your way through and shoot the wolves as fast as they come out. But if you sit and you wait for them to get closer to your screen, you get more value. So it's definitely worth the risk, but it's not a ton of points. So it's not something I'm really going to spend time on. It's something that's just going to happen probably throughout my play. But it is worth noting that if you want to maximize point value, let the wolves get closer to you because they are worth more points. I think they get worth $1.5 million or $1 million per wolf if you get them all the way up to the front of the screen and then shoot them, as opposed to like all the way in the back where they're only like 100K or something like that. So it is a significantly different value by letting them get closer. And that basically sums up playing Dracula. That's all of the features. Now, saying all of that and doing all of that are two very different things. Dracula is known for its brutality. It punishes missed shots. There is no safe feed on the plunge. I think I have ball saver turned off. I can't remember if I can on this one or not. So there's going to be a wide range of differences in how my scores end up on this game. There are going to be games where I don't break 20 million, and there are going to be games where I get over 1 billion points. It's that staggering of a difference in the way the game plays every time. It's a very brutally tough and punishing game where even if you think you're doing the right things, you can fuck up one thing and then get nothing. But the main goal, and I'm positive I'll be able to get it on stream, is to stack all three multi-balls at the same time and get those 30 millions from missed. The music gets really loud. It starts screaming out 30 millions and just fucking going crazy, and it's really awesome. Like, I'm not a fan of this movie, but from a game perspective, the way they've integrated the theme into the game is really done very well. So, like, while I find the movie not the greatest, I do think the way that they integrated the theme into this machine, the sounds and the light show and all that kind of stuff, they did a really good job. So I'm not going to say anything bad about the integration that they've done from a sound and lights and art perspective, just more. Not a huge fan of the movie. So anyway, let's get started. So the first thing we're going to do is our skill shot. The main goal is to get it to stop on this 1 million. Every game is different. Mine, for the first skill shot, you wait for it to basically be leaving that center gargoyle head on its way around in order to get it to land on the 1 million shot. That will award us an insert in video mode, and that will also award us one shot in the torch for coffin. I think that's correct, but I haven't played this game in months, so I could be wrong. But yeah, so that's the main goal. The way you time your skill shot is there's a drop target way back here. When it hits the drop targets, that's when it awards the 1 million. So, all right, let's start with the skill shot, and then hope we get a decent feed. So there we go, we got the million. And now we're hoping that the ball comes to a flipper, because there's no fucking guarantee of that, as you just saw. And yeah, that's Dracula. A shitty feed out of the pops that I needed to shake the machine quite a bit to save, and I almost came out of that without tilting, but there was no option there to save it, so I did what I had to do. Should we assume that you have video mode set to extra hard, aka extra fun? Yes, dude. Yes, Steve, for sure. It's extra hard. It's definitely way more fun that way. You are 100% right on that. So when we get there, we'll get the extra hard, which is extra fun. So for the second one, I find to get the center gargoyle, you want to launch right as it touches the light hits that secondary gargoyle to get the 2 million. So we launch now. Or I was way off apparently. All right, is this ball going to come to a flipper? Yep, apparently. So the ball at least came to a flipper that time. So we're going to start shooting left ramps to get to our bats.
There is no life in this body.
So there's one for the first ramp, 2, and right into bats. So now we need 15 bat hits. And we're hoping to get them from the pop bumpers. That would be pretty great. We didn't. So now we need to make some shots. We need 8 more hits, and we're going to drain. And that's the end of that ball. It's a little loud, so give me a second. I'm going to turn it down. Because I feel like I'm yelling, even though I seem to be yelling all the time. Let me turn the volume down a little bit. Alright, that's better. That's a little low. One more, there you go. Alright, so we didn't get bats. We didn't get a safe feed out of the return from the pop bumper. And this is what I'm talking about by the brutality of this game. It's 7 million on ball 3. But at least this is what I was talking about with the miss, the charity missed. So if you played terribly enough and you didn't get a missed multi-ball, the missed multi-ball is lit automatically for this left hole to try and give you something for sucking and not completely discouraging you for fucking you in the ass and not accomplishing anything. So for this ball, because we've basically got nothing going on, we're going to use that missed multi-ball, hopefully if we get it, to work towards other things, because we can light another missed multi-ball by 2 shots to the left ramp. And the other thing that's important to know is that in missed multi-ball, even if you're running missed multi-ball, you can make those 2 shots to the left ramp, and that will light the next missed. So you don't have to worry about being in missed multi-ball and then not getting your second missed. You can get I'm Pity Rick. Yeah, exactly, dude. Pity Rick for sure on this one, for game number 1, that's for sure. So you don't have to worry about not getting the second mist lit after shooting the 2 ramp shots that we need for 5 ramps to get the next mist. So you will come out of your mist multi-ball with the other mist list and lit and being able to go right back into it. So I don't remember. So we tried when it just got there and it was late. So where's the skill shot? Maybe it's just after it leaves the head. Nope. All right, I'm gonna have to relearn that skill shot because I don't remember. Sometimes you get lucky and the ball will pop off this pop bumper into the hole. We didn't get lucky, so we have to manually shoot the hole, which is okay. We can do that. If I do make the hole, this is the really cool part where the ball comes dancing across the plate field on the magnet that's underneath the game, and we got to knock it off that magnet in order to get missed multi-ball. So we're a little early there, a little early again. Good live catch. See, I should post-transfer over. I think that's exactly what I'll do. But post-transfer on this game is not great. So that wasn't a good post-transfer. Right into the hole, so now we've got mist lit. My mystery is set at 500,000 every time, so we don't have to worry about that. So the ball's going to come dancing out across the playfield here. As you can see, it's coming across the playfield there. It's a really cool feature. We got to hit it off with the ball just like that. And now we're in missed multi-ball. All shots are worth 10 million. So now I just need to get some control and start making shots. We haven't gotten a single 10 million yet. We're going to go for the right ramp, or apparently no, we're not. All right, we got it in the hole. That should at least be worth 10 million to me. There we go. And now we're making the right ramp. Right ramp. Right ramp. Almost had that last right ramp to light lock. I'm going to try and get this to bounce over. We've got rats lit. So this would be just a single, oh shit. I didn't know I was taking, holy crap. Where the fuck are these tilt warnings coming from? So I'm a little worried, I guess my tilt's really tight. I'm gonna have to take a look at that. Because I don't feel like I should have been taking a tilt there. Alright, so we completed rats, we got up to 100 million, so that shows you the value of missed multi-ball. Started at 7 million, ended up at 100 million. We took the 13 million rats down, so that will at least come into our bonus, assuming I don't fucking tilt. So, do you have a Congo? I do have a Congo, Scribble. If that's something you're interested in seeing, I can do that tomorrow maybe. I do like Congo. It's a pretty good game, and I do have one. So, yeah, I'd be happy to stream a Congo if that's something you're interested in seeing. So, we've got the lock now lit on the right ramp for Coffin. You can backhand it. I don't think you can backhand on mine. Let's try. I haven't tried a backhand on mine in a very, very long time. So, it looks like it might work, but that was pretty early on my backhand, and I didn't get it in. So, speaking of video mode's not lit yet, but, oh, you're saying on Congo. Congo has a video mode? Oh yeah, it does have a video mode. You're right. I forgot about that. So Congo does have a video mode, but it's kind of a lame video mode as opposed to like other video modes that actually require you to do something. So we've got it on the left flipper. I'm gonna go for the right lock. The lock is always very dangerous because you're going into the pop bumpers and you have no idea what the feed is going to be like, but we do need to get towards our Coffin multi-ball. So we've got the second lock lit, second ball in the lock now. So I could just go right in to Coffin right now because I've got it on the left flipper. It's a nice easy shot. 2 video modes. Yeah, you're right, Steve. The second video mode makes more sense. You're right. The going down the rapids, that's about as complex the video mode as most pinball gets. I was thinking of the going through the caves, but yeah, definitely you're right with the 2 video modes because there's the going through the caves, which I mean it is a video mode, but I don't really count it as a video mode. And then there's the going down the rapids to avoid the rocks and then avoid the hippos, and I don't remember what the third one is, but I've only made it to 3, third time through, and I don't remember what it was. Anyway, so I don't feel like we've got a lot on the table, so there's no reason not to just play Coffin right now. And actually, you know what? I'm going to post-transfer over and try and take 2 shots at the left ramp to light mist at the same time so we can see if we can get the 2 multi-balls stacked for this first game. So there's 1 shot, 2 shots, mist is now lit. We took a shot at mist, we missed. But mist is now lit, so I can shoot 1 shot over here on this right-hand side to start Coffin, and then hopefully I'll get 1 shot into the hole and start mist, and then we'll get a 2x going in this multi-ball. I'm going to shoot this into the Coffin. Apparently, no, I'm not. So we've already lost 1 ball. Get this ball under control. Or no, I won't. Here we go. Got it now. So we want to shoot into the hole to get the mist multi-ball ready. There. So now we can get this ball off the magnet here, which we did. So now all shots are 20 million as opposed to the 10 million we were getting last time. If we get bats or rats, those will also be 20 million. But what we really want is more ramp, because we wanted to get the 3rd multi-ball, but that didn't happen. But we at least made it to the replay. We've got our lock lit for Castle now because we made that shot to the ramp. So we should shoot the left ramp to try and get that lock. Oh, we relit it by accident. That's okay. Oh shit. And that's the end of that. 1 shot to the target of death by accident, and we died. So 209 million, not terrible considering where we were after ball 2. So we left it at 7 million, came out with 209 million. I would consider that a success. I would have more likely expected to end up with like 10 million after that terrible first 2 balls. So we didn't get to see a lot of the game. We did get to see Coffin. We got to see 2 mists. We did get to see the 2x. But the goal is always to do 3x. We still haven't seen a good bats or a good rats. We haven't seen the video mode, so lots more to do on this game. And yeah, we'll get started on the next one. I'm just going to change over my drinks, put the pop can over there, and then bring the water over on this side. All right, let's get started on another one.
Welcome to my home.
So I remember where the skill shot is here. It's right here. I just got to remember where it is for 2 and 3. On games without tournament mode, mystery can actually be quite valuable. I have a special ROM. Oh, all right, that was a shitty live catch. I have a special ROM that makes sure that mystery is only 500,000. On games without that special ROM, it can be worth anywhere from 500,000 to 20 million. So it's pretty unbalanced, but it is worth shooting if you have the opportunity for like a 20 million shot maybe, but it's not something you would actually go for. Video mode is my favorite. I do like the video mode on this game. What I also think is very funny is like other games that have a much more lucrative video mode, like Star Trek Next Generation comes to mind as a game with a pinball game with a very lucrative video mode. And I always am very amused to be like, winning pinball through video games is like, it's just hilarious to me. So I always like that part when I get an opportunity to win pinball through video games. Ghostbusters have a video mode. I haven't spent much time with. Yeah, exactly, Steve. If you don't have that ROM, you have to disable the right switch. Oh, it's specifically the premium. That's why I've never seen it. 3 points with video mode. Yeah. Well, I guess 3 points with video mode, but it's not 3 points because how well you do in it determines how many points you get. So the closer you let the wolves get to you, the more points you get. So it's not 3 points. You actually have to do something in it to make it worthwhile. So we got 3 shots on the right ramp, but I'm on the left flipper. We're on ball 1, so we're definitely going to go after our bats. I'm actually going to see if I can post transfer over. So that was really bad. And then I thought I was going to get a bounce over, but didn't. Just tipped right down the middle. What I was thinking about doing there is something that I've seen. I remember Keith talking about, Keith Elwin, and he says if he's on ball 1 and he can get lock lit, he'll start multi-ball and then play rats so that he can get 50 million right on ball 1 for the rats or bats completion, because that's 150 million all the way through. And he's like, it's just 5 shots to the right ramp. Why the hell wouldn't I do that? You know what I mean? So. That's interesting, Scribble. I haven't spent really any time with Ghostbusters Premium. It's an old. I mean, I don't hate the game, but I just feel it's designed pretty terribly. Not for the gigantic gap or the fucking gobble holes on the outlanes. More just from the kickouts. Like for me, any game that has to be designed with a ball save in mind, because the kickouts are so terrible. That to me is a terrible design. So when you have the kick out on the right that shoots down the center, or the kick out from the center shooting down the center, that's fucking stupid, because sure, the ball save can compensate for it in single ball play, but when you make those shots in multi-ball, ball save doesn't fucking work anymore. So you're basically getting punished for making shots, which to me is complete bullshit and why I really don't like the game. So that's just me personally. I think it was poorly designed. I think they should have recognized their mistake and then designed around it or changed the kick out. Like, even if they kicked it out into a sling, that would be better to me, because at least it's not going dead center on me, and at least the ball is in play and I have an opportunity to do something about it. The fact that they let it go dead center to me is just completely fucking ridiculous. So anyway, that's my rant on Ghostbusters for the day. All right, let's see if we can't find this second skill shot. So I think I'm gonna do the shot right just as it's leaving the center. So like there. Nope, that's late. So I need to go earlier. All right. Good drop catch. Start shooting the left ramp. Got one shot. And okay, we're safe. So one more shot to get the lock lit, but we're kind of just missing shots here, so we'll see if we can't. That was a decent live catch, but it just didn't settle. Oh, and that's that. So apparently we're going to need our charity missed multi-ball again. So I haven't been getting any luck with the. If I get this skill shot, it'll actually light the lock for me here on the coffin, so it is important. So I'm going to try and shoot it just as it's lighting the center gargoyle. All right, let's go. Let's see if we can't find this skill shot. There it is. So that light's locked now because we were already able to accomplish that skill shot. It gave us one of the inserts in the cross. It means I have one less, or don't have a shot that I have to make to get that cross lit. So now we can take one for one lock. And I'm just going to take this ball as it comes, basically. So I got it on the left. There's no reason that I have to risk going for a post transfer to get for missed. I'll just take my lock on the right hand side. So now we're ready for the 2X. We can start missed or we can start coffin. And again, I'm just going to try and take it as it comes. Kind of had to bail out on that one, and definitely had to bail out on that one. We started rats, so I'm definitely going to want to go. I tried to go straight for coffin. Got coffin, so we'll definitely finish off this rats. Maybe we get lucky and start missed beforehand to double the rats, but I don't think so. No, definitely not. So there's the completed rats. That gets us 13.5 million in our one bonus ball, or one ball I should say. Oh, we've got a coffin lit. This is important. So I need to get this coffin out of the way, or castle I should say. So that gives me a castle lock. Mist is going. So we just knocked the ball off the mist, which also went into the, what's it called, the coffin. So we got letters towards Dracula on the coffin. We've got all 3 balls in play. Perfect. All right, so now I've got some control. We've got 2X on the play field. We can start shooting coffin locks if we want to get letters for that. So we got another letter there. We're counting that stake into to Dracula. Oh, that was a bad feed. All right, I'm going to try and pop this up into the rat's hole and see what's up. There's something going on with my lock, too. Oh, fuck, look at my lock. It's stuck. I'll have to check that out. All right, so that's a cradle, good cradle separation. So instead of going for the coffin lock, I'm going to go left ramp now and go and see if I can't bring in bats and get mist ready and all that kind of stuff. So here's bats. So I would like to finish this because it's 100 million for this. If I can finish it with both multi-balls running. And I've got another castle lit. Oh no! Oh, I took a warning for that. Jesus. Did I finish bats with the... I didn't see the completion. We want to get this... Damn it. Alright, I'll talk about that in a second, that extra 5 million there. But I don't think I'm going to get this castle. Maybe? No, it's gone now. Yeah, definitely gone. Mist is now lit for the 5th shot. We're going to light castle lock on that 6th shot. And then there's our second castle lock. Oh shit. Alright, I'm going to have to fix that now, because that's not good. We've got 2 balls in the... Did Josh Sharp set your tilt? Not this game. That's just my tilt, unfortunately. The castle lock, I can see the plunger is stuck behind the piece of metal there. I'm just going to quickly try and bend it back into place and see if it will start to function correctly. Otherwise, I'm going to have to take this game apart and figure out what the fuck is going on. So we get to get some repair work done on stream. So there's a plunger that sits right here. There it is. So now the plunger is back up where it needs to be. And we just got to hope that it doesn't get stuck again. If it does get stuck again, I'll have to take a look underneath the playfield and see if there's something that's misaligned or something like that. But now the plunger's back where it needs to be. We're going to put this ball back in its lock like it's supposed to be. Oh shit. And now it's all fucked up. Alright, just let that go. Is that going to end my ball? It's thinking about it. No, it's not going to end my ball. Yeah, there we go. Smart enough to realize that it fucked up and there's still a ball in the trough, so we're okay. Alright, oh, it's ball searching. It's ball searching. No! I gotta close my door here. I got the coin door open. Alright. Pinball repair ruined that game, but well, we got 35 million on the bats, 13 million on the rats, another 200 million game. Hopefully that stays fixed, otherwise that's going to be put on my repair list of things to do. Oh yeah, let's check the tilt. I haven't, that tilt is very tight, so let's see what's up with the tilt. So you know what? It's not terrible. Like I'm sitting here looking at it. You can't see me down here now that I'm looking at it. But you know what it is? It doesn't settle. So I haven't moved the game in a while, but the plunger is still sitting there swinging. So I think that's really the problem, is that it never really comes to a complete rest. So tiny nudges are building up more and more momentum to the point that I'm still taking warnings on things I shouldn't. So I could set it lower, but I don't know. We'll play a few more and see how annoying that gets. But I think it's just because it has so much movement on it that it doesn't want to settle down, and that's why you see those warnings when I don't think I should be getting them. Got the million on the skill shot. We got our 2x from the inserts. I didn't really talk about the 2x, the bonus, because, I mean, there's not a lot of value in there. We got the mystery from the pop bumper hit into the hole, so we're going to go for the right ramp to start our coffin lock. I meant we're going to shoot the video mode because we haven't seen that yet. Ah, and the ball's stuck again. Jesus. Hopefully this isn't what happens during IFPA, but the ball is stuck right now on the drop target up there at the top. So I got to grab my magnet. Or it might come off in a ball search, but I doubt it. Nope, didn't move. Ever use foam air plicks to fix? Yeah, I've thought about that, but I haven't done it personally yet. I should hold the flipper so it doesn't ball search on me. Oh, there we go. Alright. So this stream is turning into pinball repair with Adam rather than let's play pinball with Adam. So we'll take the magnet, we'll get our ball out, and then we'll dump it in the shooter lane and hope that it doesn't shoot. Or actually, you know what? I'm going to dump it on the flipper because that's probably easier to deal with at this point. There we go. The riveting world of pinball. Playing pinball. It's when you sit here and fix half the shit that's wrong with it most of the time. There you go. Alright, so that's that. Let me get my keys to close the door. Alright, keys. Door closed. There we go. What did I miss? Yeah, I do know about that, Steve. I have thought about it. We do that sometimes. We did that at Pin Masters. We used tinfoil rather than earplugs because the tinfoil is still conductive, so it keeps the tilt sensitive without while still letting it settle. Maybe I'll do that with this Dracula because it is pretty active. Because it definitely will help because it is very, very active. All right, let's go back to shooting the right ramp. So there's one shot, and there's a shot to the video mode. So apparently for every shot to the right ramp, we get one shot to the video mode. See? All right, we're back on the left flipper. I generally play this game, take it as it comes. There's enough to do on both flippers that I don't see a lot of point of going with both transfers unless there's something very specific I want to do. So because I have it on the right, I'm going to start shooting the left ramp because I can get working towards my bats. I'm going to get it working towards my Miss Multi-Ball. I can start working towards my castle. There's lots of stuff on the left ramp. Same thing with the right ramp. I can start working towards coffin, and that's basically it. But I do always want to start working towards coffin. So, and I can already tell the plunger is fucked on the left ramp. So that's great. I'm going to have to add that to my repair list. And we're just going to have to play it as is for now. Because I don't feel like fixing it just yet. And I don't feel like ending the stream just yet. So we're going to take it as it comes. First time major malfunction on stream, I guess. That shit was bound to happen eventually, I guess. But this is important. Like, I'm glad that I found this out now rather than later, because I need to have that information so I don't have to worry about trying to fix it during IFPA. So, what is the bally behind me? This one? right here. That's Mousing Around. I already played that on stream. It should still be in my archive. Yeah, feel free to clip that for me, Tech. You can quote that one for me if you like. All right. Yeah, Mousing Around is what's behind me. It's I already played it on stream. It's a fun game. I might sell mine. I'm not sure yet after I get done with IFPA. So I want to start looking at funding for a Dialed In or an Iron Maidens, one of the two. And Mousing Around might be on the chopping block. All right, let's get the next skill shot. Drop target's at least back to working. But it is good to see that, fucking Jesus, left sling the right out lane. Good to find that broken diverter thing on Dracula, because I'm definitely going to have to fix that before IFPA. If I could lift my playfield with the camera in the way, I would do it, but if I would fix it now, but because I can't, I can't. Hey, video mode! So what we're doing is shooting wolves, and we want to shoot them the closer they can to the screen. So here they come. So we're getting 500,000. That one was a million. A million for as close as they get. I try to get them as close as they can. And that's about as good as it gets, I think. So 15 million for the completion. And then however many points I got for getting the wolves as close as they were. Mist multi-ball is lit. I wasted my castle lock. So we're going to take our mist. Hopefully. Maybe. Wouldn't mind seeing Fluffy the Vampire if I can. Alright. Mist is going. We've got our lock lit on the right. So we got the ball off the magnet. We'll just let that go and shoot some left ramp for 10 million a pop. Oh, that's the end of that. We have castle lock lit again. We locked one ball. But as soon as I shoot this castle lock, it's gonna screw me up. I thought I remember being able to do that and then make the shot, but I guess something's changed. Not be able to do that anymore. We'll try and get this. Nope, we're not getting a castle lock. Oh, we're gonna relight it that way. That's fine. So we'll try and bounce this over. Nice. I always seem to get less accurate when the castle lock is lit. There we go. So that ball should physically lock in there. Instead, it's giving me two balls in the shooter lane. So, like I said, we're just going to take it as it comes and deal with it. So we'll let one of those go. The game will compensate, and we'll move forward. So our next castle lock is lit. I definitely want to post-transfer over and completely fuck that up. There we go. So now we've locked ball 2. We've got rats or bats going. All right. I'm working and grinding South Park. Cool, Camper. Thanks for hanging out. I mentioned this already earlier, but you weren't here, I don't think. I added a special emoticon for all the subscribers now, since I've gotten subscribers. And I just got it put in today, and so hopefully it'll be approved in the next couple of days or so. But yeah, I wanted to make sure I took care of that for you guys, since I really appreciate the subscribes. The other, I forgot about bats being running, but the other bit of business that I still haven't talked about with the new subscribers is that no one's really held me accountable for is I did say that I would play DDR live on stream once I got some subscribers, so I got 4 yesterday. So I think I'm going to have to deal with that at some point next week as well, if anyone is interested in seeing me embarrass myself playing DDR. So we'll try that as well. How many machines do I have? 60. So right now, Scribble, I've got 60. They're not all mine. Some of them are on loan from friends as I prepare for the IFPA World Championship. I'd say about 40 are mine, and then 20 are on loan from various people. mostly local collectors. They've been very generous to let me borrow their machines for such an extended period of time so that we can use them in the IFPA World Championship. All right, that's cool, Camper. I'm glad you're looking forward to it. Yeah, well, I mean, I don't know how you found me, Scribble, but I'm doing this part of my stream is what I'm calling the Road to IFPA. So the IFPA World Championship is happening here at the end of the month, and so I needed a bunch of machines available to host the World Championship, and so I've been streaming daily for the last 2 weeks, I think now, almost 2 weeks. A different game each day. Woohoo, DDR. Oh, you found me on Tilt Forums. Cool. So yeah, you know exactly what's going on. Every day I'm streaming a different game to sort of find issues that I've now found here on Dracula so I can make sure they're fixed before IFPA. Give people who are coming to IFPA an opportunity to see how my games play so they're not surprised by anything when they show up. And also for me to practice and get ready for the event so that I feel like I'm in tip-top shape and ready to play. So yeah, Kevin, we'll do some DDR probably. I do feel a small obligation to do that because I did say on stream that I would do that if I got some subscribers, and I got 4 of them. So yeah, I'll definitely have to embarrass myself playing DDR. It's going to be sad. It's a big fat white guy jumping around on a pad, sweating his balls off. So if that sounds interesting to you, we'll definitely be doing that sometime this week. All right, got 2 balls in the shooter lane because my lock is fucked up, and we're just going to plunge them. We'll let one of them drop because the game can figure it out, and I'm trying not to take advantage of that. Or why am I not trying to take advantage of that? I should have just taken advantage of it. That's what I'm doing. Fuck this. If it's broken and I'm playing this game, I'm taking advantage of it. So, thanks, dude. I'm rooting for me to take the trophy too. I don't know how realistic it is. I won Pinburg back in 2012. That's my biggest win. Becoming a world champion is obviously high on my priority list. It's sort of my last accomplishment that I feel I need to do in pinball competitively. I do feel like I can accomplish it, and it just has to be my day. There's going to be 63 other people that are going to try and stop me from doing that. And the one thing that I know about the IFPA World Championship is, like, unlike other World Championships, there are no slouches, and I don't mean that derogatorily, but like you go to, like, for example, Pinburg, and there's 700 people, you know, you're going to run into a few people that, you know, I shouldn't have to play them, you know what I mean? The 63 people that are coming to my place to play here at my collection, none of them suck. All of them are very good. So it's definitely one of the hardest tournaments that I play in, just because of the high caliber of player that attend these events. So, all right. Still haven't done anything of note yet. Let's get another game going. Where's my water? There it is. All right, we want the skill shot, so we plunge now. Gets us the 1 million. And then we're waiting for the ball to come down. Nice easy feed for a good drop catch on the right. And then we're going to start shooting the left ramp to get towards bats. I don't see the need to go after the coffin just yet. We'll just take the bats. Hopefully get the 50 million. Probably not. It's really hard to get the 50 million in single ball play. But, well, we might get it, actually. Well, we're close. 36 million. That's pretty good. Oh, shit. All right, so 36 million. So that's great. 36 million ball 1 on bats means what? 108 million by ball 3 for doing nothing except not tilting. So that's really great. 10 more for the next bats, 3 more for loot bonus. So you can get the information you need to for lead missed. And then we're going to start shooting the right ramp to work towards our coffin lock. All right, let's see what we can do here. So there's the right ramp, 1 shot, 2 shots, 3 shots, 4 shots, and lock now lit. little early on that one, but we got it on the next one. See if we can't, so that was I was going to say, let's see if we can live catch this. No, we cannot. We can completely botch the live catch there. All right, but we've got the ball back under control. We've got 2 balls locked. And so now we've got 2 balls locked in coffin. At this point, because we're still on ball 1, we want to completely ignore coffin. Oh, Fluffy the Vampire! Nice. So for people that don't know, Fluffy the Vampire is a little Easter egg they put in this game. I'm sure if you're watching the stream, you're seeing occasionally the Dracula eye showing up on display. When Dracula comes on the display and goes cross-eyed, if you hit the launch button, you get Fluffy the Vampire for 20 points. It's completely pointless, but just funny, something that you can do on stream or something you can do for fun. Yeah, I was talking about that earlier, Steve. You're completely right on that. Getting coffin open early makes a whole lot of sense, but generally speaking, it's not until 12 shots, because the first bonus is always light castle, so you don't have to worry too much about giving you a coffin light until the second bonus award comes up. So while I do 100% agree with you that you do need to get coffin lit before you continue shooting the left ramp, it's not going to happen right away. Like if the ball wasn't being diverted, then it definitely could, but because after 3, and then if I do a lock after 7, I'm getting diverted, I'm not going to be able to continue to shoot that, and I'll have opportunity to go after the coffin. But I've already got coffin lits, but yeah, I 100% agree with you. Yeah, Kevin, it's a very funny Easter egg, but I do like it. Like, paying attention to find it is ridiculous. Like, I always look up at the screen, I'm like, oh, he's cross-eyed, 20 points for Fluffy the Vampire. It's like, I really shouldn't be doing that, because for 20 points, I'm taking my focus away from the fucking ball on the goddamn playfield. So, yeah, first one is always castle cat, Steve, so you don't have to worry about it giving you coffin on the first bonus award. It's always castle on the first one. It's only on the second one where if you haven't completed coffin by that point, then it will give you a light on coffin. The first one is always castle, and then the next one will be coffin if it's not done. Otherwise, it will be castle. All right, so we've got our coffin lit. We've got 2 locks. We just want to ignore it now because we're on ball 1. There's absolutely no reason to play coffin right now. We've got lots of opportunity to get towards the rest of the multi-ball. So we're going to go back to just going and doing nothing but this left ramp, because that will light our castle, that'll light our mist, and we'll be able to hopefully get that all to come together and get the 30 millions running in 3x multi-ball. So I'm just going to try and find a rhythm here and get shit, and that's going to tilt for sure. Oh, that's bonus. All right. I was hoping that was going to be able to come over, but it didn't come over, so I took the drain as a result. That's okay. The skill shot now isn't as important. I mean, it's still 2 million points, but again, in a game where points can go into the hundreds and millions and billions of points, the skill shot's not worth a lot. You really want your skill shot for your video mode and your coffin lights. So because coffin is completed, it's also now become even less valuable to me. But again, there's no reason not to take the points. Like, you got to make this shot anyway, so you might as well take the skill shot if you know where it is. So I'm starting to remember where mine is. So 2 million is right there. Oh, and as I said, I was starting to learn where the shot is. It immediately says not to. So that I haven't talked about yet, and I will. Oh shit. Okay, I got to take my hands off the game here if I have any hope of. All right, good. So now that I've cradled up, I can let the tilt settle a little bit. So what you're seeing there with that 5 million and then 5 million again, if the ball falls in this little hole here, it does that little video animation that gives you 5 million points. But again, like a little Easter egg, if you flip both flippers at the same time, it will speed up the animation and give you an additional 5 million points. So going in that hole is worth 10 million points. You can't really shoot it, it just sort of caroms its way in there occasionally. But it is important to know that don't just wait for the animation to finish. Hit both flippers and take an extra 5 million points. All right, so now we need more left ramp. So there's one, so our mist is now lit. The next shot will light Castle Lock. Castle Lock is now lit, and like usual, I always miss the castle lock. So now castle lot is done. We got our 2 balls because my lock is fucked up. So we're just going to play with these 2 balls because why the fuck not? This is an IFPA. I don't need to worry about beneficial malfunctions. You just take my broken game and use it again, use it in my favor. There we go. So now we've got both balls trapped up for our non-multi-ball multi-ball. Oh, there we go. We're still okay. The only thing that sucks about having these 2 balls is that I can't seem to get the shots that I want to make. So we're at next bonus is at 12. And that, all right, so we've got castle lit now. So we want to get control. I'm just gonna, yeah, just gonna let that ball go so I can, all right, so now we've got 2 castle locks done. Well, this time we figured it out that the diverter wasn't working, I guess because the ball was already in the trough. So we've got 2 balls lit, or we've got 2 locks lit on castle. We've got mist is ready, coffin is ready. We're in a really good position now to get the 3x jackpots, or the 3x multi-ball. So I'm going to continue to do exactly what I've been doing this whole time and shooting that left ramp, because what I would prefer personally to start castle before I start coffin or mist. Castle is definitely the harder of the 2 multi-balls to get, so we definitely want castle done and running before we start the other 2. I forgot to talk about how you actually achieve jackpots in the castle and the coffin. So in coffin, what you want to do is basically the same thing you do to light coffin. There's the letters Dracula here spelt on the playfield, and every time you shoot underneath into the coffin, you get a letter in Dracula. If you go down the in lane, the 2x lights, and that will give you 2 lights. When you complete Dracula, you drive a stake through Dracula's heart, in what I think is one of the coolest animations and sounds in pinball, and kill him for the jackpot value. In the castle multi-ball, I don't know if we're going to be able to do it with the lock broken, but what happens is every ball you shoot into the castle doubles and triples the value of the overall jackpot. And so once you shoot 1 ball in here, it'll lock the ball up. It won't on mine because that's broken right now. And then the jackpot becomes lit at this hole, the same one that we shoot for mist. And if we have 3, it gets really crazy because you get 3x on the jackpot value for castle, and then if we're running 3 multi-balls, it's 3x. So you can get like 200 million jackpots if you get castle lit at the same time as, or if you're running all 3 jackpots, so, or all 3 multi-balls. So definitely that's what you spend a lot of your time doing when you're in all 3 multi-balls. You spend your time going for castles and then shooting the hole for that 3 times 3 200 and some odd million jackpot. So we'll see if we can get there. Got our 2 million skill shot. We're going to hope that it doesn't give us the mist because we don't want to start mist. We want to be on the right flipper and shoot this left ramp some more. I don't drink wine either, Dracula. But I think for different reasons that you do. Alright, we didn't make our shot, so we're going to post-transfer over. And we're going to drain, because we missed our shot. So we're going into ball 3 now, with everything we need to do lit and ready to go. So this is the interesting part of pinball that I like, and that's the risk-reward portion. So, because we're playing just for fun, it's not as, I don't know, you don't have to think about it as much. But this is the point where you're on ball 3. It's like, do I go for broke and get the 3 multi-balls going all at once and get a monster score? Or do I just take the low-hanging fruit and go for the mist and the coffin since they're ready to go? Because I haven't gotten the 3 yet, and basically once I get the 3, I'm going to end stream and fix this game. I'm going to try and go for all 3 and see if we can't get there. So, yeah, that's what we're going to do. So 3 million, I think, is on the 3rd gargoyle. So like this should get us 3 million. Yep. All right, so we're going to go back to shoot. So, okay, here's another decision. So, again, this is what I really like about pinball, is the constant decision making you can do to decide how you want to play this game. So, if you want to play it safe, you shoot left ramps all day until your lock is lit, and then shoot your lock and start the first multi-ball and then bring in the other two. If you want to play it fast and loose, you want to play it hard, start your other two multi-balls, or start one of them, and then bang this center target. Because right now, the target of death is lit for your lock. So you can bring in one multi-ball, which gives you a little bit of an insurance policy to shoot the target of death, survive, and make a lock shot to start your castle. It's definitely riskier because if you lose that multi-ball, you kind of go back to square one. But, I mean, this is the constant decision making you make as a pinball player. And it's what keeps pinball so interesting, because the way I play it might not be the way someone else plays it, and that's what keeps pinball interesting, and that's what I really like about it. I'm going to go the conservative route because I don't feel confident in being able to start a multi-ball, get balls under control, make this shot, light lock, shoot them, and make that shot. So I'm going to go conservative, and I'm going to shoot the ramp because I feel more confident in my ability to shoot this ramp than I do the other thing. But someone who feels more confident in their ability to control multiple balls, they might go that way. And that's what I really think is really cool about pinball and strategy choice. It's just this ever-evolving thing to decide how you want to play a game, what's the best way to beat your opponent, and how do you want to choose to attack a certain situation that you are in. And everyone is going to attack it differently. So it's just something I wanted to point out because I find that personally very interesting. And that's what I really enjoy about pinball. So we're going the conservative method. We're going left ramp because we're 2 shots away from starting this multi-ball. And apparently I shouldn't feel confident in my shot making because I'm not making any shots. And we got really lucky there, so there's 1 shot. All right, let's get, nope, not getting the second shot. We need 1 shot more to light the lock. So there's the lock lit. And there's the multi-ball. So this also starts bats. So now we've got castle going. Now we just need to get into the hole. So we've got mist going. As soon as we get this ball off the magnet, there's mist. And now we just need coffin. I'm trying to get something out of the way here so I can get that ball into the coffin and get the third multi-ball going. Shit. Alright. No, come on, ball. Oh, shit. We gotta get this ball in there. Yes! There it is. 3X is going. All multi-balls are ready. This is exactly what we wanted. So now we're trying to start our locks. So we've got lock lit now. 30 millions are screaming out at us. We want to go into the hole. We've got 76 million times 3 for that jackpot. There it is. Oh, that's just regular old 76 million. All right. 2 million. All right, we're going to try and... Oh, Jesus, all right. Still 655 million for that. So, really good value. And now the idea is we do it again. So we shoot back and start shooting our coffin shot. Because it's just 5 shots to light lock. And there's no reason. Oh, we're playing video mode. Alright, that's fine. We're 1 shot away. We'll get the coffin next. If we get a good feed out of that hole, I guess. Killing werewolves. Letting them get close so they don't eat my fucking face. Ah, I shot the wrong side. So now I'm going to lose some points after as a result of that. Ah, I lost another bullet. Damn it. That was pretty bad. Alright. That's okay. So we need 1 more shot to light coffin lock again. So there's the shot to light coffin lock again. Oh no. We missed our lock shot. Missed it again. See if we can't get control. Alright. 3-time multi-ball unzips. You know what? I'm okay with that. Whatever gets you going, that's fine by me. If I don't have to take my shirt off, you're fine. You can do whatever you want. Oh, fuck. All right. So that was a 3-ball multi-ball, which was a lot of fun. I still want to show the coffin jackpot because I love that whole feature. So I think we're going to play a couple more games and spend some time going after coffin so I can show that jackpot shot because I do really think it's a very cool whole sound, art, light package. Great, just really visceral. A lot of really cool to get. So we're going to play a couple more games and see if we can't get that. Yes, the light above my mist is kind of flaky. You can see it's out right now. Yeah, there it is. It's out, even though it should be on at this point. Also, my A is out on Dracula. I do fix things as best I can. That's actually the socket or the circuit board is giving me a problem. I can't seem to get the socket to make good enough continuity to be reliable. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I've changed the socket. It's a 555 and it doesn't want to work. So I could try and, if I wanted to really fix it, I would resolder the header pins, redo the connector, and then fill in some solder on the board to try and make the socket fit a little bit better. But I am all about, what do I really need in order for this game to be playable? And that light to me isn't that important. If you don't know that you're playing Mist Multiball, you need that light, then you're doing something wrong. Like, I don't need to know that light is lit to know that Mist Multiball is lit. The important part is the 2X and 3X to me. So if I'm not sure I have that running, which I should be sure I've had that running, the 2X and the 3X lights will let me know whether I have 2 multi-balls running or 3 multi-balls running, rather than having to worry about knowing that mist is lit off that insert. So just my personal way of things. Like, that's the one thing, if any people are going to complain about stuff, it's going to be lights out, because I only change lights that I think, or I only worry about lights working on things that I feel are very important, things that you want to know, things that if you don't see the light, it's going to be a problem, as opposed to like, oh, there's a light out. Well, I don't fucking care. It is what it is. I'm more concerned that the flippers are nice and strong, that, the lock, the physical lock. So maybe because I'm going to be working on the physical lock, I'll take a look at this light to see if I can't get it working a little more reliably. But I care more about things like, does the ramp go up? Does the physical lock work? Does the feed out of the left here not go out lane? Do the flippers feel strong? Are they aligned correctly? How is the tilt? Like that kind of shit, Yeah, I mean, if you start, but again, you'll know, Steve, because you'll be in 2X, right? So exactly, that's what I was saying. If you do drop down and then start it, you'll get the 2X light. So the 2X light does work. That's why I feel like having this light out, I don't really care. 2X and 3X work. So you'll know if you're in 2 or 3 multi-balls or only a single multi-ball. If 2X and 3X didn't work, then it would be more important for me to have these lights working. You know what I mean? So that's my mindset, right? I'm not super hyper need to make sure that every single light bulb works. It needs to be functional, and you need to be able to get the information. Like, perfect example, I don't know if you caught the the Family Guy stream. The lights on the mini playfield on my Family Guy that I have don't work reliably. They turn off and on sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. I need a full circuit board replacement in order to get them working, because they're stupid fucking LEDs that are soldered directly onto boards. And I've tried to get the whole thing working, but I haven't been able to figure it out. And basically, I just need to replace the entire circuit board in order to make it become reliable, or at least find the component that I need to replace. But it's all that surface-mounted bullshit for soldering, and I still don't have the correct tools to do surface-mounted soldering yet, because it's still, like, for most of the games I have, it's not a lot of surface-mounting stuff. Maybe if I get more of the modern Sterns and I need to actually get into repairing that shit, I'll be more worried about getting surface-mounted soldering tools, because that's the way the components are going. But right now, for 99% of my games, it's not surface-mounted shit. So I don't worry about the lights on the mini playfield, because there are 2 other ways that you can tell what characters you have lit. There's on the playfield, it lights the insert when it lets you know what character you've achieved, and then on the display, it tells you how many letters you are towards each character. So for me, the mini playfield light's not working on Family Guy, while annoying, isn't that important, because there are other ways for you to identify what's wrong or what's going on without needing those playfield lights. So that's my mindset, and we'll see if other people share that mindset or if they're going to yell at me for it. So anyway, let's try and get Coffin, because I do want to get that jackpot on screen. We've now done the 3X, which is a lot of fun. I love the screaming 30 millions, 783 millions, decent, definitely a solid score. If you said I could have 783 million and not have to play Dracula, and then my opponent had to beat that, I'd be like, yeah, all right, I'll take that. If he wants to come back to 783 million, he can. I'm not saying it's like an astronomically good score, but I think for this Dracula, it's not a bad score. So I would take it personally, but we'll see. Yeah, I know. I think I know a couple of people that will point that out. Probably Scribble, but you know, I'm gonna, if they want to point it out, I'm gonna give them. You know what? I don't even need to. I'm just gonna clip my explanation, and then I'm gonna have a video loop on some TV screen of that explanation and tell them to go to the TV screen and just watch the PSA or something like that. All right, let's do some Coffin.
Welcome to my home.
Got the 1 million. It's like it's just one light on the Coffin already. Let's get the Coffin open. So 1 shot, 2 shots. Late on that one. Early, it's still late on that shot, but that one went into the post. We'll post transfer over. Man, that's an ugly post transfer. Good live catch though out of the hole. Glad you like that idea, Scribble. See, the post transfer on Dracula is not very nice. There we go. Lock lit. We'll bounce this over. I want to get my locks out of the way. Even though I'm playing mostly for Coffin right now, I do think, oh, Fluffy the Vampire. Yeah, more Fluffy the Vampire. I do still think stacking with something adds value from a perspective of being able to have more balls in play. So I'm going to try and at least get mislit so that I can, maybe I won't, maybe I'll just go straight into it. There's one. Because my shot accuracy on that left ramp today has not been great. Definitely been more accurate on the right than the left, which is weird because I usually find that oh crap, left is easier to hit than the right. Oh, fuck you, warning. Fuck you. That's horseshit. Residual warning from last ball. Bad post transfer. So post transferring from right to left is not very good. So we're right into Coffin. We're gonna try and get this Coffin jackpot. We're getting a good feed here. We're late. Late again. Alright, we've got control. There's 2 letters. Oh, and there's the end of the multi-ball at a fucking tilt. Jesus! Fuck you, Dracula. No laughing at me, you asshole. Fucker. Alright, so got 2 letters in towards Coffin jackpot, and Dracula laughed at me as I drained. So we're going to go back to working on Coffin. This is just because the pendulum is still swinging because of my aggressive play, but too bad. I'm going to keep playing. We got mislit for our pity mist. Oh shit. my fury. We're definitely going to want to use the mist to get towards another coffin, or we'll just take it, like I said, as it comes. We're on the left, we're going to shoot the right ramp. If we're on the right, we're going to shoot for mist. Oh, last shot ready, and then it would have been good. Whoa, shit. Good live catch there. I'm definitely going to take this lock, because why the fuck not? It also gives me 2 balls when it shouldn't. We got another bats. Or we got our first bats, I should say. Lock now lit. That ends that ball. We got our 50 million bats because we're cheating. And we got the extra ball on playfield. So, Dracula is a savage. Yeah, that's 100% true, Camper. Dracula is quite the savage. He gives 2 fucks about my feelings and laughs at me because I tilted. Alright, we're going to get mist going here. Get the ball floating over the playfield. And we missed. So I need to get this live catch and get this ball off the playfield and get some locks. So we've got the second lock here lit on Castle. Oh, we didn't make it. Fuck. Alright, we're just going to take these locks. Distraction bits from London. Thanks, dude. Oh, shit. Alright, we need to get this lock going. No, we're not going to get it. Don't fucking die. More distraction bits from London. No, don't distract me. Shit. Oh, come on, don't drain. Don't fucking tilt. Don't do all the things that I don't want you to do. Distraction bits are awesome, dude. I love distraction bits. Thank you very much. More distraction bits from London. Thank you very much, dude. All from the waving little chick lady. That's cool. Thank you very much. But we're not going to get distracted now. The ball's in the shooter lane, so you can't distract me anymore. Haha. I've thwarted your distraction bits. But thank you as always, London, for the bits. I appreciate it. I'll also mention, since you're in here and you gifted Camper his subscription and you have a subscription, I added the custom emote for the custom. What is it? The custom for I forget now. It's the custom emote, I think, for you guys. It's got to get approved by Twitch, so hopefully it'll be in for tomorrow's stream. Maybe I don't know what the schedule is and how fast they approve those things, but it should hopefully be in soon. And yeah, I got that on lock for you guys, so you'll be able to get that very soon. And again, thank you for the subscriptions. All right, coffin, castle, coffin. We got 2 balls, so we're 2 balls for castle. We're 2 locks for coffin. How far are we on mist? So 9 more loops, 2 more loops, 1 more loop for mist. Oh, we're in a really good opportunity here to get all 3 multi-balls going. So I'm not specifically going to try for that, but I'm not going to not try for it. So, oh, video mode. Killing some motherfucking wolves. Don't eat my face, wolves. I like my face. As ugly as it is, I do enjoy having one. Ah, you eat my fucking face! Wolf ate my motherfucking face. Oh shit, this is bad. Alright, okay, I thought that was going to be much worse on the return feed. Alright, going in back in the coffin. See if we can't get some more coffin lights. We can't move the game very much because we're already on 2 warnings here because of London's distraction bits. What I really need, oh shit, is 1 shot to the left ramp to get, fuck. What I was saying is what I needed was 1 shot to the left ramp There's fucking Dracula laughing at me again for fucking doing nothing. He's like, ha ha ha, you fucking suck. No, Scribble, there's not much else to try for on this machine. It's, what I say is it's one of those games where it's easy to understand, hard to master. So there's not a ton to do on this machine, but to accomplish what you need to do to score effectively is difficult because of how hard it is to get everything lined up. So I just lost sound. Is it me? I don't know. I hope not. Just you. Okay. So yeah, you have to do everything, to line everything up to get you everything that you want to get the 3x multi-ball going. Like, that was a perfect opportunity where I had 2 locks on castle. I could have made 1 left ramp to light mist, and then I could have been in a position where I could have gotten all 3 multi-balls going at once. But I didn't get anything out of the coffin. The balls came down, I never got control, and now I'm back at square 1 on coffin. So I have to get coffin lit before I can try and even go for mist or castle to try and get all 3. So easy to understand, difficult to master. And that's what I kind of really like about this game, is you can have a game that's just really going to fuck you and end up with only like 20 million, and then another game where you're going to get like $1.5 billion. And it's really cool. It's got that whole just one more game feeling to it, like where you're like, oh, if I just play one more game, I can do this, or if I just play one more game, I can play that much better. That's what I find really enjoyable about playing Dracula. Tell Mom to get tell Mom to get faster internet, London. All right, so we want, but right at this point, I'm trying to focus on the coffin because we haven't gotten the coffin jackpot, and I want to get the coffin jackpot. So we need to get the coffin back open. So there's 1 shot. We need 5 shots to light the coffin, and we're getting 1 shot. So now I'm just going to go into this multi-ball because it's lit. So now I've got this multi-ball running. My mist is lit. So I'm going to try and get 2 multi-balls going. I'm going to try and get mist and castle. So now we've got mist and castle. And now I want to spend my time getting some balls under control and going after coffin, so I can get coffin brought into this. I need to get these balls under control so I can start making shots. So there's 1 shot. Didn't get that second shot. There's a second shot. We're going to try and get control again here. There goes 1 ball. But all these shots right now are 20 million, so it's good value. But I want 30 million. So 20 million for that shot. We're too late on that shot. I'm going to take a pot shot here to light the coffin or castle jackpot here. Oh, that should have gone in, but the fucking ball got in the way. We'll let that bounce over. There's 1 lock. And that ball's done. But we got 1 jackpot out of it. Well, we're 2 balls locked, but this is what I'm saying again. Easy to understand, hard to master. I didn't get all 3 multi-balls because I just couldn't get the last couple of shots that I needed on coffin. But now I'm back, and there's a tilt. Now I was back to square 1 on castle and mist. So, while it's easy to explain, easy to understand, easy to play, hard to master, and that's what's so much fun about it. BC asked, she said, for you to behave. She gives to all. Very generous lady. Yeah, thanks, dude. It's tough moving this game around because the tilt is so tight, and it's funny me saying that as the person that sets the tilt, but yeah. Thanks for that. Thank you very much for saying that. But we still haven't gotten the coffin jackpot, so let's try again. Skill shot will get us 1 light towards coffin, so we don't have to actually make the shot ourselves. So now we only need 4 shots instead of 5. Goddamn feeds out of the pop bumper are always a fucking shit show. And that's the other thing about this game is that there's no guarantee you're getting a ball on the flipper. The feed out of these pop bumpers is all over the fucking place. So you're not always going to be able to get a good feed and actually get a ball on a flipper. Dracula is one game where I feel like a ball save is actually fair because Dracula is more like an EM in that way that you're never getting a safe ball feed. So it feels like a ball save should be allowed because why shouldn't you get a ball on the flipper? But I understand the argument that we at the IFPA have, and that's that how is it fair if I have a 5-second ball save, the ball goes in the pop bumpers for 4 seconds and then drains on me and I get a ball save, but then someone else plays and the ball goes in the pop bumpers for 6 seconds and drains and they don't get a ball save. Like, where's the threshold? You know what I mean? If there was a way to put the ball on a flipper so that everyone had a ball on a flipper, that would obviously be the most fair. But generally speaking, there's no ball save because that is the most fair because there's no variance in that. No one gets a ball save and everyone gets fucked. It's just whether the game's going to fuck you now or later, basically. So, all right. Some Draculas, I've talked about this already, some Draculas you can backhand the coffin. I don't think you can on mine. I tried once, it didn't work. I'm going to try again and see what's up. Ah, perfect. So there it is. It's a really early backhand, but you can backhand the coffin lock. So that's good information to have. So right now I don't need to worry about post transfer. Just a really early, like just basically down and up with the flip, so that we can go back into the thing for coffin multi-ball. See, that time I thought I did a very similar. Good live catch there. Thought that was a similar backhand, but it was completely different. It went way over here. So not super reliable, but definitely possible. And I was late there. Good drop catch. Late again. Another drop catch. Oh, and then we fucked it up, but that's okay. We're able to bump that out. Go right into coffin multi-ball. Let's see if we can't get more Dracula letters this time. We haven't really had much luck doing that. There's two. That ball's gone. That ball wants to leave so badly. It's just like, please let me go. I want to die. And that's the end of that multi-ball. Fuck you, Dracula. I'm going to kill you one of these days. It's going to happen. But not right now. All right. Post transfer that over. I want this ball on the left flipper so I can go back into shooting coffin. All right. Post transfer back over to the left. Instead, we're gonna fucking post transfer into the left sling, which shoots it into the right out lane. And a big fuck you to fucking Dracula, because he's a fucking bitch. All right, let's get our skill shot so we can get one light towards coffin, one less shot that we have to make ourselves. Jesus. All right, we got the save, barely. Still missing that shot again. Secret passage, because if you don't make the shot all the way around, you get a secret passage loop for an extra 5 million. Not something you can do on purpose, but man, how do you get this ball over to the left flipper? Just like that. That's what we want. There we go. Need to get more accurate with my shots. That's for sure. Because Dracula doesn't fuck around. I'm not shooting the left orbit, dummy. I'm shooting the left ramp, or right ramp, right orbit, whatever. I know my left from my right. Fuck, God damn it. I have a RoboCop 2 scribble. I really like RoboCop. It's a lot of fun. Dracula is very similar to RoboCop. Similar sense in that it's easy to understand, hard to master. Older era, obviously, being a solid state rather than a DMD, but also a very good game, but very, very hard. Obviously, if, like on mine, I set it up so that the rollovers at the top don't give you the locks, so you have to either go for the mystery and hope you get it, or shoot the goddamn target to death. on RoboCop, but it is very similar in the way it plays, right? I'm getting paged. Hold on. Goddamn on-call bullshit. All right, I can ignore this one, it looks like. Yep, I can ignore that as long as it doesn't go off again. Oh, nice, you rolled it. Oh, you want to make it harder. So yeah, I would suggest making it harder if you're rolling it. If you, there's a setting, I forget what it is, I think it's multi-ball difficulty, where the top in lanes don't spot the stand-ups, so you actually have to shoot the stand-ups yourself, or shoot the mystery and hope you get the lock. Either way, you're dealing with a lot more feeds out of the pop bumpers, or shooting the target to death, which makes it exponentially more difficult as opposed to always shooting up the spinner. I mean, I guess you're still going into the pops, but still, like, it's definitely 100 times easier going up to the in lanes and getting the spots up there rather than having to do it the other way. So ball 3, we got 3 coffin lights lit on the cross. We'll get a 4th for the skill shot. Pity mist is lit. We'll see if we can't open this lock here. And lock a ball. Nice. Doing what I'm saying. That's what I like. Babe Ruth and that shit. I think this is probably going to tilt. I gotta not do anything. Because if I do anything, this game will tilt. That was, oh, Fluffy the Vampire. Fluffy the Vampire. Just, you need to add some D-downs to your pager so it doesn't go off again. Yeah, I wish it was that easy, Camp, or Steve. I don't really get any control over how often it fucking goes off. It goes off way off more often than it should. A lot of false positives is really annoying. Just don't put it on the new Stern tournament settings. Yeah, that's true. All right. That was a really good save. We're still alive. Mist is lit. Coffin is lit. Let's start Mist. And then go into Coffin so we can hopefully get some extra balls on the field and kill this motherfucking Dracula. Or we're just not going to get Mist. We're just going to let that ball, watch it nicely careen over to the other side of the playfield. Oh, thank you, game. Oh, I take back everything I said mean about you. Every mean thing I said for doing that one thing for me. I appreciate it. Every other mean thing I said about you, I take back for just doing that one thing. We're almost ready to kill Dracula. One letter away. Time to die, motherfucker. Boom! Lost control of the ball. Ball lost track of the trough last. That's a common Dracula problem. It got confused on how many balls were in the trough, and then it ended my ball. But we did kill Dracula, so we got that out of the way. I was pretty happy about that. That face melt. Yeah, I really love that jackpot shot. It's pretty fucking cool. Really visceral. Love the fucking stabbing Dracula right in the heart, the scream right afterward. Very cool. Everything about this game is just a ton of fun. It's so hard to play, and just a lot of fun to try and do really well. So, yeah. I think we're going to end the stream there because I'm going to take this game apart. Unless people are interested in watching me take it apart, I could do that on stream. And I'm going to fix that lock, and I'm going to fix this light because Steve pointed out my light was out. And I've done everything there is on this game. It's going to be a bit short stream today, but that's okay. I do appreciate South Park. Yeah, maybe London. I might do South Park. I need to fix this. So once I fix this, if I have some time, if Mrs. Pickle doesn't want to hang out or anything like that, I may do some South Park because I did some South Park yesterday, and that was fun to do again. I need to work my way back into the top 100, so I'm always up for doing more South Park. No. No what? No hanging out with Miss Pickle? Repair stream. All right, thanks, Camper. Thanks for hanging out. I could do a repair stream, but I don't know how interesting that is to people. And I don't really know that I'm set up for it. 100 bits. You did not fail here tonight. Thank you very much, Steve. I appreciate the bits. That's really awesome of you. Thanks very much. I really appreciate all the support. And Camper, not to be outdone by Steve, throws me 100 doggy bits. Thank you very much, Camper. Always appreciate the bits. You guys are awesome. I really love the support. I like you guys come to hang out with me every day. It's been really cool doing this whole thing. I'm trying to think about tomorrow's game. Does anyone have? Oh wait, tomorrow's game is already decided. Camper is the man. I do love Camper. London, 1 bit to stream South Park. All right. Let me fix the game, London, and then let me fix it, and then I'll consider doing South Park. But I need to fix this first. That's the main priority. This game needs to be fixed. No. But Congo, yes, Scribble. Tomorrow will be Congo. We had talked about that earlier. I will set up for a stream tomorrow to be Congo. The stream should start probably around 6:30, 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, I figure. I usually stream as soon as I get home from work. And since we have to go back to fucking work tomorrow, that's usually when I stream. I know, London. I need to fix it. The World Championship is coming up fast. I can't, let's go, super hype. Congo's based off of the terrible movie by the same name, but it's a really, really fun game. A lot of cool features on it, a lot of unique stuff. Really, really good game. So it'll be fun to stream for sure. So anyway, fucking work. Yeah, 100% Camper. If I didn't have to work to pay for all this shit, I fucking wouldn't. That's for sure. I definitely enjoy doing this more than going to work, but at least this gives me something to look forward to. Fix it, don't mind London. Yeah, trust me, Camper, I'm very much aware that ignoring London is just par for the course. No offense, London. But his ramblings are, epic to say the least. All right, again, if you're new here, I'm doing my Road to IFPA World Championship, where I'm streaming a different game every day. Tomorrow's game will be Congo. That's what we'll be streaming. And if you are new here and you haven't followed me already and you like what you saw, please give me a follow. Otherwise, don't, and that's cool too. If you think I've earned it, I appreciate it. Super sad. Don't be too sad, London. I might go stream some South Park, so it might happen. Don't think about the possibility of it maybe happening, and that'll make you happy again. Again, thank you for everyone for hanging out. Thank you again for the subscriptions. We'll hopefully get that new emote for you guys by tomorrow. Thank you again, Camper and Steve, for today's bits. And as always, thank you very much for the support. And I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me. And we'll maybe see you later tonight for some South Park, or otherwise we will see you tomorrow.